shit. KJ, what's happening? Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn the noise down. What's happening, KJ?
How you doing?
You know, I'm above ground. Everything's working.
As much as World Cup soccer.
Oh, yeah? How's it going?
I just finished it well. I just got turned it on at the halftime of one of the games, so I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yeah, I just turned it on. Literally just turned it on. It's like a review. It's I think Ghana and Panama just finished.
Really? Ghana?
Yeah, 1-0.
Oh, okay. Nifty. So how's life treating you there, dude?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. Living the dream?
That's right, man.
Oh, so you're on a beach in Tahiti with a bunch of girls sipping on margaritas.
Well, now I'm in North Carolina, retired at 47, so that's good.
You retired at 47?
Yeah.
Holy.
46, I've been retired for a year.
How'd you do that?
You don't want to know.
What was that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, I don't want to know. Okay.
Before I met you, I didn't follow your rules, but I took a lot of risks. But that way.
But did it pay off?
Oh yeah, nicely.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters, right?
Yep. So now I'm trying to follow the rules and keep it.
Oh, that's always a good thing. Yeah. I'm having challenges myself. Why doesn't nobody ever show up on Facebook? And if nobody shows up on Facebook, why the hell do I keep posting there? You ever think of that?
No idea.
No, I have no idea either. Description. Anything interesting you want to look at tonight?
No, not myself, not tonight.
Nothing tonight, huh? You all ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Nice to hear it. What do we have going on down here? Welcome to the chat. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, almost ready to roll. Almost. No, wrong thing right there. All right, let me get back to what I'm doing. I'll chat with you a little bit later. Always lovely to see you there, sir.
Did you know the Second Amendment wasn't just about hunting or self-defense?
6,000 kids so far.
Wait, you don't write anything down after conversation?
Shit, wrong thing. Skip ad, back to where we were. All right. Live. Victor, Gail, how are you doing? Just getting ready to get started. Give me a couple seconds. Ooh, be right back. Sidetrack. Almost ready. My favorite part's coming up. Even gravity can pull you down. You're the one. Come on. That one's good. This one is good right there. Damn it. Wrong freaking. All right. I think we are ready. Woohoo! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow, looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% every single week. Eric, thank you for that very much. Please just do it once. Perfectly fine. Once is perfectly good. Thank you, Eric. Freckle Queen, nice to see you. All right, so let's get the ball rolling. Gonna see where we are, see where we're going, see what's going on, and what are you guys looking at, and what do you guys want to take a look at? Didn't I say that twice? Don't get old. It's no fun. It's not as much fun as you think it should be. Thank you, Freckle Queen. Once is perfectly fine, my dear. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that being said, let's see who's in the house. Say hi. KJ's here. Nice to see you, KJ. Who do we have over here? We have Connor. Are you on Palm Street? No. Okay, thank you, Connor. Angelica, hi. James, got it. Are you on Palm? You already asked me that question. Thank you. Who do we have over here? Victor, good evening, Victor. Gail, how you doing? Who do we have over here? Wow, a lot of people. Good evening. Row video. Okay. Farhan, good evening, Farhan. Michael, good evening. Michelle, Michael and Michelle. Okay. Laughs, Sean, Javier, I am the. No, it's like nothing there. I am the. All right. So I suppose we can fill in our own adjectives or nouns. Rich, Brian, Gigi, Russell, John, JC. My name is Isham. Okay. The YouTube screen is blocked again. All right, let's check this out. Oh la la, c'est long. Where are we doing? What are we doing? It would be this one. That one. Move that out of the way. Oh, seems like it's hitting the bottom again. Tan Guy, how are you doing today? All right, let's get this out of the way. Bring that back over to here. Pop it back up there. That should do it, hypothetically speaking. Back over here. Open that up, and close that, and there we go. That should do it. All right, let's get back to saying hi to everybody. Hey, Mr. Nick, thank you for that. All right, Mr. Brown. Ooh, the wonderful things Mr. Brown can do. He can go like a cow. He can moo. Mr. Brown can do it. How about you? Dr. Seuss. All right, I had a whole bunch more. Eric, Andy, Benjamin, Ernest, Joe. DeMarnville. Okay. Hot Toddy, how you doing? Michelle Kirby, good evening. Witty comments. Las Vegas Lens, Paul Harris, Jonathan Lacala. Tony Abi, good evening. Ramiro, Jerry, Anya, ooh, nice name. Anya, Colin, be honest. That's a good name. Andy Barr, good evening, goody. Brara, okay. Ans, Handid, okay. Terry, Sasu Perez, que pasa, amigo? Navar, Jay will be here for you. All right, Jay, nice to see that. Eric, thank you very much. Once is perfectly fine, Eric. Freckle Queen, same thing to you. Once is perfectly fine, but I do appreciate it. Good evening, good evening. Ginger Caps, okay. Lake Said, all right. Dvorky, good evening. Taylor, we'll be watching you all day today. Well, that's kind of weird because I'm only on for 2 hours. K got Lilo. Okay. David, good evening. Joe, whoa, Joe, woohoo. All right. Skylar, how you doing? Lawrence, nice to see you too. Who do we have over here? So over here, we have Body Integrity, Rich Sims, Chumley. What do you say, Chumley? Well, gee, Tennessee, I don't know. I don't know who remembers that one. Black Panther, Brian York, IMCB Golf. Okay, Paul Harris. Shape Speaker. Okay. Scrappy, Dustin, that guy Willa. Okay. Roger Penner, good evening, good evening. Jonathan, nice to see you, Jonathan, always pleasure. Dave, what's going on? Friends of Comp. Okay. Brian York, hope you're well. Oh, yeah, I'm well. Thank you there, Brian. Very nice of you. What else do we have? Mike Boogsy. All right. Mike E. Wiki. All right. Torres, Calvin Hill, Augusta. All right. Blockchain Bull. Las Vegas Lens. Good evening. All right. So, said hi to almost everybody here. Just keep saying hi. All that kind of nice, neat stuff. So, here's the thing. I'm 62. I'm retired, so I look at things a little bit differently. Okay? I'm looking for safe, predictable, consistent, profitable trades. Now, when I'm saying profitable, I'm just looking for 1%. Sorry, if you're looking to hit a home run or retire next week, this ain't it. This is slow, monotonous, boring, predictable, consistent, profitable. It's a slow ride. Very slow. But if you're interested in a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% every single week, this trading strategy I'm about to share with you this evening was created for my 9-year-old daughter. Back in 2008, she jumped on my lap and said, Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me? So my 9-year-old daughter wants to learn how to invest in the stock market. Okay, fine. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent. No way for her to lose. That's the criteria I had to come up with a trading strategy for. So, being 9 years old, 5 simple rules. Less than 10 minutes a day. You ready? Rule 1. Now, for my daughter, it was never ever buy anything that's not on your list. Now, for my daughter, the list looks something like this. Hold on a second. Get this out of the way. Oh, hitting the wrong button, wrong screen. Looked similar to this. Okay, for my 9-year-old daughter, the list was already preset for her. Any company that was consistently profitable for at least 2 decades, that's 10, 20 years. So, rule 1, never buy anything that's not on your list. Rule 2, never sell at a loss. Because if you paid attention to rule number 1, rule number 2 would be immaterial. Rule number 3 is the one that almost everybody gets wrong. Rule number 3 is make sure the company is consistently profitable. Now, we checked last night, there's 11,313. Let me write it down so you get the grasp of it. You ready? $11,313 different companies that we can invest in anytime we want. How the hell are you going to pick out of 11,313? For me, it was pretty simple. So to make it easy for my daughter, any company that has 2 decades, 20 years of increased profits and weekly options. Okay, so rule 1, never buy something not on the list. Rule 2, never sell at a loss. Rule 3, make sure the company is consistently profitable. 2 decades. Enza, nice to see you. Josh Mo, how you doing? So, rule 4, weekly options only. And then rule 5, make sure all the numbers work. So, like a good movie, everything's going to come together by the end, and everything will say, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Now, I'm going to reboot that one and that one. Okay, Josh Mo, you want that calendar? That calendar is free. It's on Charles Schwab. Okay, I'm going to reboot. Sorry, guys. Because apparently TikTok has issues. Let's do this again. Okay. We can get the numbers up over here, because if not, we'll have to reboot that one. Also, you know what? I'm going to reboot this one. Also, guys, don't go anywhere. Let's do this. Apparently, TikTok is having issues. I hate issues. All right, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do that. There we go. Thank you, Jason Ashok. Good evening. All right. Get this one more time. All right. That ought to do it. All right, Josh Mo. Yeah, thank you. All right. All right. So, what do you have? Who wants to look at something first? Let me clean this mess up. All right, that being said, let's take a look at a couple of good stuff. Uh-oh. There we go. Here we go. Lovely, lovely. All right, we can see everything? Everything? Good, 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 good. All right, everything's good. All right, so who wants to look at something first? Haro, Dada, Angel, Dre. Good evening. What's up tonight, Mr. Dividend? Good evening, brother. We're looking at dividend stocks that will give us a 1% every single week. Now, 1% every single week is going to be 50% by the end of the year. So if a 50% rate of return possibility is something you think is interesting enough, sit back, relax, ask whatever questions you have. Pay attention to the questions on the screen because it may be answered for you. But here's the thing. I am live streaming on 13 different platforms. There is a link in the bio on each and every single one. So if you have a question, please feel free to just, ask away. That's it. Just ask away. Cindy, nice to see you. Alec, how you doing? All right, let's do this. All right. First one on the list. Considering you guys you missed the rules. Here you go. You ready? Rule 1, never buy anything you do not understand or you do not want to hold on to. You don't understand it, you don't like it, don't buy it. Okay? Never buy anything you don't want to own long term. Rule 2, never sell at a loss. Rule 3, make sure the company's consistently profitable. Rule 4, weekly options only. And Rule 5, make sure all the numbers work. We're going to go over each and every single one of that criteria as we progress through the evening and all the rules as we progress. Ask away. We look for 5 decent companies every night. Peter, how you doing? So, who wants to go first? You guys don't have anything? I'm going to pull up a few that I've been writing notes on. Nike is the top of my list. Let's see what we got with Nike, NKE. No, I'm taking Nike off my list. All right. Now, the reason I'm taking Nike off the list for this week or for next week, right here. You ready? I'm looking for the same thing every time I look at any chart. Let me go back for a second. Hold on. Explain it to you one step at a time. First thing I always want to see, no matter what stock it is, I really don't care what company it is. Don't care. Really. And it's weird for some people to understand that, grasp it. I don't care. First thing I want to see is the 1-year chart. I'm looking for 5 things. It'll take me 2 to 3 seconds. Are you ready? Here we go. The high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Where is it going? That's it. Takes 2 to 3 seconds to see that. That's it. Don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. Now, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for where the high is for the year. So get an idea. Where's the bottom of the year? So I get an idea, where is the money going? Well, here's the high. She comes down, levels out a little bit, makes a big drop for whatever reason, and then levels out again. Okay, fine. Well, do I like the company? Yeah, I do like Nike. It's on my list. I've bought it many times in the past. Now, next step, remember rule number 5? Make sure all the numbers work in my favor. Okay, hold up. Here we go. First number I want to see is the number that's scattered everywhere. You ready? Look at this. 44.19, 44.19, 44.19, 44.19. Well, 44.19 is the closing price today. The last price the stock traded today. So that's the current price, 44.19. So if I'm going to buy it at 44.19, I'm going to pick a strike price. Now, for those of you that are new, you're going to come up with some new language you may never heard of. Strike price is basically an agreed price that I want to sell my stocks at. Okay, we know that in the stock market, we buy and then we sell. Or we sell and then we buy. We buy and we sell. That's what we're doing. So what am I selling it for? Okay, the current price is 44.19. Great, now I have to decide what am I going to sell it for. I come up with a price that I want to sell it for. Now I'm going to pick 44. So why am I selling it for less than I paid for it? Because I know something that some of you don't know. So if I buy it at 44.19, I sell it at 44, I'm losing money, right? Not necessarily so. Because remember I told you the strategy was for 9-year-old to be simple, safe, predictable, and consistent. So if I agree to sell it less than what I paid for it, I'm going to use what's called a covered call. Now, the covered call is going to allow me to pick a date and pick a price for me to sell it to someone else. Who's going to sell it to? Don't know, don't care. This is one of those things that don't know, don't care actually works perfectly. Do you know why? Because, number one, do I like the company? Remember rule number 1? Never buy anything you do not want to own. You either like Nike and you want to put your money into Nike, or you don't. Flip a coin. You like it, you don't like it. Great, wonderful, move on. All right, current price, $44.19. I'm going to sell it for less than I just paid for it and still walk away with a profit. Watch this. Okay, $44.19, I'm going to sell it for $44 using a covered call. Do you remember the part where I said simple? Now, the easiest strategy anywhere is buying and selling. That's the easiest one. But there's a huge, huge problem with that. When you buy a stock and then you want to turn around and sell it for a profit, the problem with that is you have to wait and wait and wait for the stock to move. Well, the covered call, I don't have to wait. I can collect my profits today and then move on my merry way. Let's work through once you see it. All right, so I'm going to buy it $44.19. I'm going to sell it for less than I paid for it. 44, agreed upon price, strike price, agreed upon price by an agreed upon date. And the reason why I like weekly options only, 18 June, that's tomorrow. 26 June, that's next Friday. 2 July, that's 2 Fridays away. 10 July, 3 Fridays away. 17 July, 4 Fridays away. 24 July, 5 Fridays away, so on and so forth. Every single Friday, they have an option that's going to expire. That's why I want weekly options, because I want weekly cash flow. I'm retired, and that $585 a month Social Security check is not working for me. Sorry. I'm terribly sorry. It's just not. So the money that I've accumulated has to supplement my income. And my income, 1% a week, plenty. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But I'm sharing the information with you, and I promise 100% I'm not going to try to sell you anything. Okay? We're all adults. We know how it works. You want to buy something from me? Fine. Go to the website, buy whatever you want. I'm not going to try to sell anything. All right, so Nike. You see the movement, okay? If I like it, I'm going to buy it for $44.19. I'm going to sell it for $44 for next Friday. That means I own the stock. I collect that dividend whenever that dividend comes up, unless I sell it for more than I paid for it. That makes no sense of what I just said 2 minutes ago. If I'm going to buy it 44.19, selling at 44, I'm losing money, right? No, because when you sell a covered call, hold up on those questions, all right? I'm going to get to them. Just hold up. When I sell it, the covered call, it's a call option, a weekly call option, okay? Now that weekly call option is going to give me $1.04 per share. So if I add what I'm selling it for, 44, less than what I paid for it, and I'm collecting money on the premium $1.04, add those two together, I'm actually selling it for $45.04. And $45.04 is higher than $44.19. The profit I walk away with is more than 1%. So let's do one and see if it makes sense. Okay, so if I'm going to buy Nike, let's get rid of this. Do a covered call. First thing I want to do is change it from single to covered right there. Everything changes. Here's the 44 right there. That's the number I'm going to pay. Let's see it, read it, and see if it makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to me. I've been doing it for a while. First thing that happens is everything is loaded up. Now, I've been doing this for so long, I have mine preset at 10 contracts. 10 contracts is 1,000 shares, 10 contracts. So I'm going to change that to just one so that you guys understand what one equals. Because if you know what one equals, you can take a look. Remember that time in algebra class, math class? So you say to the teacher, wait a minute, Mr. Johnson, I'm not going to need algebra when I get older. Yeah, you are. Terribly sorry. All right. I'm going to put it to one. That way you'll understand however much money you have in your account, and you can decide whether you can get 1, 5, 7, 12, 93, 162, whatever. But one will give you an idea of how much you could do. All right, so let's check it out. Here's the order right here. Do you remember the part where I said predictable, simple, safe, predictable? Well, here it is right here. Remember, I haven't done a single thing yet. But this right here is the order. I'm going to read it to you, circle a few things. I'm going to explain it as we go, so see if you can understand it. You ready? Now remember, don't be intimidated by this, and don't feel bad if you don't get it right away. But here's the thing. This was created for a 9-year-old. My daughter was 9 years old. She understood it in 15 minutes. It took her 15 minutes to understand it. 15. It's not that difficult. A good company, sell it at a price you like, at a date you like, collect the premium, and move on. That's it. Let's take it out. Ready? One covered call, Nike NKE. 26 June 26. That means whoever buys this from me has between when they pay for it, more than likely tomorrow morning, and when it expires. Because when it expires, their opportunity evaporates. You ever go to the store, all right, and you're like 2 minutes late? It says open 9 to 5, and you show up at 5:05, and they lock the door already. Same thing. So if you don't buy, whoever buys the option, if you don't exercise your option before 3:59 p.m. the day of the 26th, you lose your opportunity. You show up late and they lock the doors. I don't know what to tell you. Boo-hoo for you. You know what I mean? You have an opportunity. You're an adult because you can't play this game unless you're an adult. So the adult is, hey, this is the rule. 9 to 5. Show up on time or you lose out. The option, 26 June 26, becomes worthless at 3:59 p.m. next Friday. Do it, don't do it. Your decision. Now, for me, I'm the seller. I really don't care what you do. You buy it, fine. I make my profits. You take the stock away, fine. I still make my profits. I really don't care. But I do have 2 criteria, and only 2. Number 1, is the company consistently profitable? Nike, yeah. Number 2, do they have weekly options? Yeah, that's it. That's my only criteria I have. Weekly options and consistently profitable. And believe it or not, out of the 11,313 companies, only about 350 are consistently profitable for more than 2 decades. So you got to decide which companies you like, which companies you don't like. Now, every once in a while, I will throw one in there that doesn't have dividends, but for the most part, I like to stick with dividend stocks because they share their profits. So as an investor, okay, we're investors. We buy, we sell, we are investors. When you buy the stocks, when you buy the shares, you are part owner of that company. So you are entitled to a portion of the profits unless it is a growth company. They take all the profits, dump it back into the company so the stock price grows. So you got a choice to make. Do you want growth or do you want income? I want income because I'm 62, because I need the income to live comfortably. Believe it or not, we're the only species on the planet that's got to pay to live here. And here's something that most people don't accept and understand. If you make $34,000 a year, $34,000 a year or more, you are already richer than more than 50% of the planet. Not just the United States, the planet. The whole planet, $34,000. You're richer than more than half of the people on the planet. So don't bitch and moan if you make less than, 100 grand. Let's check out these numbers, shall we? You ready? One covered call, Nike 26.26. That's this coming Friday, not tomorrow, next Friday. The 44 call option. Remember, I'm buying it for $44.19, selling it for $44, so I'm selling it for less than I paid for it and still walking away with a profit. Insane, right? All right, here's my profit, $68. You're thinking, big deal. No, it is a big deal. Because although it looks small, here's the thing. Hold on, stock drops. We'll take a look at that question in a minute. So here's the thing. If I treat it like a stock, then I have one way of thinking about it. But if I treat it like a weekly cash producing asset, I put my money in and every week it spits out money to me. Now, I'm putting up $4,300. Every single week, someone is going to pay me. Okay. Now, that number is going to be returned to me when I sell my stocks. It's kind of like a house. When you buy a house, you put the money in, you don't get that back until you sell the house. But does the house give you weekly cash flow? No. Well, some of them do, but no. All right, so let's check this out. You ready? Now, the only way to figure out whether we're profitable or not is bust out the calculator. Now, where are you? Down here. Calculator. There it is. Where are you? Does it to me all the time. There it is. There you go. All right, so to find out the rate of return. Now remember I told you we've been going into new language? Well, also new thinking. Because you think you're going to invest your money at the end of the year, you're going to have some rate of return. That's not the way we do it here. We're going to invest in something and get our money this week because we're looking at weekly cash flow, not monthly, not annual. I'm not looking for annual returns. I'm looking for weekly returns. All right, let's check this out. All right, max profit, $68. Whoop-de-doo, 68. Here you go, 68 into the calculator. And to find out the rate of return, you need to check out the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees. It's $4,300. What does that equal? 43.32 equals a grand total of 1.5% for 1 week. Now ask yourself the question. If 1% every single week is 50% by the end of the year, what is 1.5% a week? No? All right. So 1.5%, we're going to save this one because I like 1.5% and I like Nike. Okay, while that's setting up, let's clean up my screen. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, here we go. All right, there it is right there. See it? Nike. All right, wait a minute. All right, hold on, let's do this. One covered call, NKE, Nike, NKE, Nike. 26 June 26. That means whoever buys this option from me has between when they paid for it and Friday afternoon on the 26th, which is next Friday. The $44 call option, remember I'm buying this at $44.13 and I'm selling it for less, and I'm still walking away with 1.5% profit for this week coming up. Okay, fine. 68 is the profit, 4,300 is the investment. For 1.5%, we're going to put this one right there. 1.5, and we're going to put this right there. All right. Next! What do we have next? What's up, Mr. Dividend? Thank you. Philin, good evening. Dada, Angel, la. Hunting Master, Alec, thank you. Thank you, Alec. Okay, all's well. Good. Lovely. Your thought on BlackBerry after June 26th updates for earnings. Got to give me the ticker symbol because I don't do BlackBerry, but I'll do it for you. I'll take a look at it for you. I just don't do it. Do I trade Forex? No, I do not. Sorry, Ignite. Daniel, hello all. Happy Wednesday. Yay. Okay, just wondering. Have a wonderful day. Thank you there, Mr. Connor. What do we have over here? All right, give me a second. That's an interesting name. Death Spawn. I'm new to this. Is it good to invest in small companies or big companies if they both make a profit? Now, Death Spawn, I know absolutely nothing about you. But here's the thing. You have two opportunities and only two. Number one, you could be oblivious to the whole thing and let someone take care of it for you. Or you can take responsibility for yourself and your own money and do it yourself. Because when you get here, now when I'm saying here, retired, because it's coming, whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, don't really care. It doesn't mean anything to me. But here's the thing. It's coming whether you like it or not. You don't have to like it, but you do have to accept it and acknowledge it. You really think I want to be 62? No, I'd rather be somewhere in my 20s. Carefree, young, athletic, and no pain. When you get your 60s, you wake up and go, yeah, I remember that one. Oh, this one, oh yeah, that was that, yeah. Trust me, you're going to wake up and you say, oh, knee joint. Okay, yep, that happened there. Oh, this one, yeah. Each pain you'll recognize and then you'll remember, oh yeah, I got that one. Now, I said this to my kids. They didn't believe me. And one day my son calls me up and said, Dad, you're an asshole. I said, what for? What did I do? Because you remember you said that day that this is going to happen to me? Well, it happened this morning. I woke up in searing pain because I got a leg cramp in the middle of the night. How do you get a leg cramp in the middle of the night? It just happens. Weird shit happens while you're sleeping as you get older. So trust me, enjoy it while you're young. But it is coming. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, retirement is coming and you only have two choices. One, take responsibility for your own money, learn how to do it. Two, I really don't care, let someone else do it. That's it. You have no other choice. No one's going to automatically come, wait a minute, yeah. Someone's going to do it for you or you're going to do it yourself. One or the other. Okay? But I'm pretty sure nobody has more interest in your money than you. Okay? Okay, pumpkin, let's move on. What else do we have? Death Spawn, thank you for that. Oh, Bam Graham. The difference between a call and a covered call. Okay, a call option gives you the right without any responsibility, without any obligations. I mean, you can do it if you want to, but you don't have to. That's a call option. A covered call is when you buy a stock and sell someone the rights to buy it from you at a certain price by a certain date. It's simple, it's safe, it's predictable. The nice thing about a covered call, besides the fact that you're covered and you don't have any risk because you already own the stock, okay? The call option, just buying the call option, already you're at risk because all options expire at some point. So if you buy a call option and I buy the stock, guess what? I'm going to always own the stock until I decide to sell it. Who knows? I can hold it for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You can only hold on to an option until it expires. And as the time ticks, remember this? As the sands go through the hourglass, so do the days of our lives. Same thing with stock option. As the days tick by, the value of your option decreases day by day by day. The difference between a call option and a covered call is the word covered. Covered means you're at less risk. That's all it means. Hopefully that works out for you. So, next, who wants to go next? All right, got that. All right, what do we got? All right, let's go back to here. You missed the rules. LV3 Sons. You missed the rules. Simple. You ready? 5 rules. Never buy something you don't want to own long term. Never sell at a loss. Make sure the company's consistently profitable. Weekly options only. And make sure all the numbers work. We're going to go through each of those rules as we progress through the evening. All right? What else do we have? Alex, Prince Lab. Thoughts on BlackBerry? You got to give me the ticker symbol because I have no idea what the ticker symbol for BlackBerry is. Shane Storm, good evening. King Tab, all right. Robert Basso, Danny Boy, what's happening, Danny Boy? Ditchy Matt, okay. High Roller, Stocks and Drops, sell the put or call, okay. Danny, thank you. User ZXX01, what if it dumps 5 or 10% in 1 week and you can no longer see common call? Okay, number 1, all right, I'm going to explain something to you that maybe someone lied to you before because I like facts. Facts, just the facts, ma'am. Facts don't lie. People lie, but facts don't. You ready? Look, the high is at $80. Now it's at 44. That's a 50% drop. Would I still buy it? Yeah. If I bought it at 80 and it dropped down to 44, would I sell at a loss? No, I wouldn't. What would I do? I would sell covered calls. If it's at 44 and I bought it at 80, I would be selling the 45s or the 46s. Far enough away from where the action is, but still bringing in some money and, more importantly, still collecting the dividends. Stocks do 2 things and only 2 things. They go up and they go down. You're going to buy it, it's going to drop. Guaranteed. You're going to buy it, it's going to go up. Guaranteed. That's all they do. They go up, they go down. What else do you think they do? They don't come to the house and cook you dinner. They don't take the dog for a walk. They don't even mow the lawn or take out the trash. They go up, they go down. That's it. If you think it's going to drop, you're absolutely right. If you think it's going to go up, you're absolutely right. It's when. When is it going to go up and when is it going to go down? That's anyone's guess. But here's the thing. Never, ever, ever fight the trend. If it is trending down, guess what? Don't buy it and think it's going up. If it's trending sideways, well, there's trading strategies for every direction the stock's going. If the stock is going down, well, there's a trading strategy to do that. If the stock is going sideways, there's a trading strategy to take care of that. But if you only concentrate on companies that are consistently profitable and consistently increase their dividends, because remember, the dividend is a portion of the company's profits they give back to us. Think about that. If the company's profitable, they're going to get... Okay, hold on. Okay, Yonis, I don't like it when people do that. Who is my moderator here? Who's my moderator? Get rid of that, and confirm, and there we go. All right, so I get sidetracked easily. All right, so Never buy something you don't want to own. Make sure the company's consistently profitable. Because even as the stock is dropping, the dividends are consistently increasing. Okay? Now, a lot of people don't realize this, and a lot of people don't agree with me, but the stock price is nothing more than the public's impression or the public's thought process on the value of the company. That's not the value of the company. The value of the company is in the income, is in the market cap, is in the management company. Are they consistently profitable or are they not? It's a yes-no question. They're either making more money every year or they're not. Now, there's one thing that every single company has in common. Yes, all 11,313 of them. They are all looking to do the exact same thing. And that is to make sure they try to make more money this year than they did last year. All trying to do it. They're not all doing it, but they're trying to do it, and that's what is in our favor. Okay, so let's keep on finding out what we're doing. What do we have next? All right. Okay, thank you, user X111, blah, blah, blah. Kayla, good evening. User Cell. Cell. Is there a stock company named Cell? I don't think so. Let's see if there is. SELL. There isn't a company named Cell, so why you even suggest that? All right. Matt and Durr Coaching. Matt and Durr Coaching. Okay. How you doing, Matt? Adelham. Okay. Good evening, Adelham. M. Stock drops. Thank you. AGNC. AGNC is going to be a hell no. Now I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to show you why. AGNC. Okay. Always going to look at the chart first. The high, the low. Where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. All right. Now, why did I say no before I even seen this? Because I've looked at it many times. People ask me about it all the time. This is why I'm saying no. 0, 0, 0. It's not an if the stock goes down, because they all go down. Okay, look. Up, down, 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 up, down. That's all they do. They go up, they go down. When, it's not an if, when the stocks go down, can I write a covered call and bring in some money? No, I can't. 0, 0, 0. Okay? Only at the money do they give you a profit. Out of the money, no profit at all. No, thank you. Sorry.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going excellent. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I mean, I was looking at Red Cat.
Hold on. What's the ticker symbol?
Red Cat Holdings. I'm not sure.
Okay, never buy something you don't understand. How's that one for you?
Okay.
No, seriously. Why would you, wait a minute, don't interrupt. Why would you buy something or even look at something you don't understand? That's a good question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got another one for you. Wait a second, got another one for you.
It goes against everything you mentioned.
Okay, wait a minute. I got another question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
You ever hear of McDonald's?
Yeah.
IBM?
Yep.
AT&T?
Yeah, for sure.
Verizon?
Yeah.
Home Depot?
Yep.
Lowe's?
Yeah.
Procter & Gamble?
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson?
Sure.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Pepsi?
Yep.
Then why the hell are you looking at something you don't understand?
That's a good question. Yeah. I don't know. I need to look more into it.
Okay, so besides you have a desire to look at something you have no idea about, how else can I help you out?
So I took my, like, the high yield savings. So I've been riding that wave for like 2 years.
Yeah. Yay, 4%,
So it's
3%.
successful.
Yeah.
What, I mean,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. It's like when people say high yield, it's like 4% is the highest I've seen so far. And they get excited about 4%. It makes me cringe. But go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. I gotta go. I'll get back with you. Give me about 35 minutes. And then I'll log in.
All right. Have a good night. But remember, don't buy anything you don't understand, dude. Low battery. Why do I have a low battery up here? I got a low battery. Let's plug you in, Mr. Low Battery. All right, there we go. All right, Ken. All right, Ken, thank you. I'm not going to agree with you on that, Ken, but all right. Podding, how well. Ramon, how you doing? Big old nuts. Howdy. All right, Ken wants to take a look at Rocket Labs. RKLB, is that right? RKLB. Oops. Rocket Lab. Okay, here we go. Rocket Lab. Anytime I look at any chart, honestly, don't care who it is. I want to look at the 1 year chart first. The 1 year chart, 2 to 3 seconds. That's it. High, low, was, is. That's it. See how easy that was? Here's where it was. This is where it is. Look at this. Up, down. What's going on here? Hold on. Let's zoom in a little closer. All right. So the high of the year is here. She drops down, makes a new bottom, up, down, up. Nah, not really giving me any warm fuzzies because it's not a direct movement. Okay? I look for the bottom, then I want 2 days to the upside. We got 1 day, this is down, and this is down. So no to Rocket Labs. It's actually that quick. You don't really need to spend a lot of time looking at the chart. It's either ready. It's kind of like picking fruit. It's either ripe or it just tastes funny. Okay? Okay, we looked at Rocket Lab. The Crazy Craft, dude, what's happening? Marshade, good evening. John Doe, Timbo. Leg cramp at night is dehydration. Yeah, I get that point. But that wasn't the point of the story. The point of the story was I would tell my children, just wait until you get older. Shit's going to happen to you that you can't explain. Okay? I pulled a muscle standing still one day. How the hell does that happen? But thank you there, Timbo. Ken, try this stock thing on my own. All right, Ken, have good luck with that one. SanDisk overvalued or no? SNDK. Let me ask you a question. $1,958 per share. You do realize to do one covered call on this is $180,000. What do you think? You have $180,000 to do one contract out, and if you did, what are you making? Current price, $19.58. 120. Okay, so let's do some quick math here. Calculator. Current price 2020. There's the 2020 right there. Let's open this up a little bit more. Okay. So the 20. See, right now it's at 2020. The 2020 is selling for 111. So let's do some math. 111 divided 20 comes to a grand total of 5%. Now, 5% is pretty damn good, but do you have $200,000 to do one contract on SanDisk? You either got it or you don't. So I'm going to say no, because I don't buy anything over $400. I think Microsoft is the highest I'll go. All right. What do we have next? Rocket Labs. Can you analyze BlackBerry? Yeah. Oh, BlackBerry is BB? Sure, BB. Interesting. Let's take a gander. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Sideways, up, down. Okay. Let's zoom into that last 30 days. Here's our last 30 days. Top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down. That's my analyzation right there. No. Sorry. MU, Kenny, come on. Kenny, do you remember the part where I say don't buy anything you don't understand? Why the hell would I buy something at the high? And it's $1,100 a share. Weren't you listening? $1,100 a share. It's $110,000 to do one contract. MO, Altria. Love MO. I do. Rocket. ONDS. ONDS. Unfortunately, it's going to be a no because it dropped. You can save so much time, 2 to 4 seconds, looking at the chart. The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. No. And then next. That's it. Get used to saying next. There's 11,313 different companies. Get used to saying next. Billy the Cat. M-O, Altria. Okay? Top, bottom, was, is. Okay, unfortunately, it's kind of at a bottom. But here's the thing. Once I get it down to the last 30 days, okay, here's the last 30 days. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. Here's where it was. Here's where it is. Look at this. Down, up, down. When this finds a new bottom here and it shoots up, that's going to be hell yeah. As a matter of fact, I like Altria. Altria is a dividend king. That's 5 decades. And if you don't know what 5 decades is, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of continuous increased profits. So yeah, that's on my list. And considering we're dropping, I'm going to keep my eye on this one for next week. And I'm thinking I'm buying this one next week. So, believe it or not, I'm so old school I write shit down. I do. So I'm putting MO, Altria, for next week. Oh, it's already on my list for next week. Okay. GIS is going to be a no. GIS is General Mills. It's... I'm not used to talking so much. The tea helps. Jor. GIS is General Mills. Now, I love the company, I do, but it's a monthly, which means it only has options once a month. So it's going to be a no. Sorry. KJ, what's happening up? Damon, how are you doing? Ooh, Scratch Pubs, Clorox, CLX. Now, CLX, Clorox, monthly. Sorry, no. It's over 100 years old, and they are a dividend king. Now, I do have strategies to trade monthly options, just not this one. JS, what's going on? T.4X, how are you doing today? AVGO, hey, Stigs, AVGO. Now, I like AVGO, Broadcom, totally different. 500, bottom, up, down, up, down, up. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up. It's bouncing off the bottom there. 392. The 400s are going for 8. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do this one. Let's zoom into the 30 days. Okay? What do you think? The last 30 days. High, low, was, is. Look at this. Down, up, down, up. There's the bottom. 3 days up. 1, 2, 3. Right there. 392, the 400. Nice. Let's do this one. Let's do AVGO. Okay, Sunny Farm. Sit tight. We'll get to that one. Mex Luther. We'll take a look at that one too. Dvorky. Who decides if a stock is a weekly or monthly? The market maker. Okay. Now, the market maker is the one who does all the buying and selling. Now, Dvorky, you think you can buy and sell to anyone you want. You can't. Think of it as the corner store. 7-Eleven, Quick Stop, Quickie Mart, Circle K, whatever it is. Whatever store is right around the corner. Somebody owns that store. That person who owns that store is the market maker. You can't go to the farm and buy a gallon of milk. Okay, only the market maker can buy the gallons of milk from the farmer. Now you got to buy it from the store owner. And he may pay $3 a gallon and he charges you $3.50 a gallon. Okay, you can't sell to anyone. You can only sell to the market maker. That's it. You can only sell it to one person. Oh, Max Luthor. Okay, hold on. I'm going to definitely want to talk to you about that one. But here we go, AVGO. Look at the numbers. Okay, it's at 403. The 402.50 is going for 770. Let's take a look at this one. Let's get this out of the way. Change this to covered call. Right there. And we want to do the 402.50. It's the closest one. And we want to do just one contract. This one's going to be a little tight. You're going to see the price on a $400 stock. Are you ready for this? Here we go. One covered call, AVGO 26. That's next Friday. The 402.50. The stock is currently 403. So if I buy it at 403.20 and I sell it for 402.50, I'm still walking away with a profit. Imagine it. Buying it, selling it for less, and still walking away with a profit. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right. 750 is my profit. 39,000 is the investment. Okay? Yeah, this is a big boy game. This is an adult game, just like Monopoly. Remember Monopoly? 4 greenhouses, 1 red hotel, round, round, round you go. It's a game. Same thing here. This is a game. You move from Monopoly, then to real estate, and then to more real estate. And then you get apartments, and then you get... You know how it works. Okay, so calculator. Profit, 750. Okay? Max profit, 750. Cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, 39,500. Now, you probably may not ready for a trade like this. Some of you not ready for a trade like this until you get older. The older you get, the more money you have. That's the way it should work. Okay? At a certain point, why is that blocked out? Your live is popular. You can invite viewers to share. Okay. Interesting. Why'd everything disappear? That's weird. All right, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to mess with anything. All right, divided by the investment. Classes don't get old. It's no fun. 39.5 equals 1.9. 1.9% for 1 week if you like AVGO. I don't know about you, but 1.9 sounds lovely. While that's doing that, what the hell is going on? All right, something's happening there. Offer a free PDF of your daughter's profitable. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here. Swipe to the left to close. All right, I have no idea. Sorry, guys, I have no idea what's going on with this TikTok. All right, let's keep on rolling. So 1.89, I'm going to save this one. There it is, AVGO. One covered call, AVGO, Broadcom, 26 June, it's next Friday, the 402.50. Now remember, I'm selling this for less than I paid for it, and I'm still walking away with a profit of 1.9% for 1 week. That's crazy. Who do we have here? Strong Vision, how are you today? Danny, what's happening there, Danny boy? All right. 750 is my profit, 39,000 is my investment for 1.9% for 1 week. Well, I don't know about you, but 1.9 sounds pretty good to me. All right, I'm going to have to reboot this one. It's not working. Why? Where did everybody go? Okay. But where did everybody go? Okay. League D Gallery, that doesn't mean anything to me. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Get rid of that. Still. I I can't answer any questions for you guys. Sorry. I can't see a damn thing on that screen. All right. Let's go to the next one. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's change this back to that. Let's go here, and there we go. All right. I'm going to hate to do this to you guys, but I have to reboot this one for some strange reason. It's just, I'm not seeing anything. A, send direct message to creator. Okay, great. But why can't I see? Oh, there we go. Hold on. They just came back. There they are. They just showed up again. The questions just disappeared. Never seen that happen. I've been doing this for a couple of years. I've never seen that happen. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, holy cow, I missed all these. Sorry, guys. Yep, I see that one. RJ, those are all the ones that you know. No, RJ, there's 11,313. I don't think anybody knows all of them. Thanks, Sweet Den. Scat pubs. Spec stock not profitable. Okay, well then we won't look at that one. BRKB, Berkshire Hathaway. Sorry, Berkshire Hathaway is a monthly. Don't do monthly. Rule 4, weekly options only. And it just so happens to say weekly options only right up there. Okay, KHC, Funny Farm, Kraft Heinz. Whoops.
Okay, you have the comments turned off.
On where? Oh no, I got it fixed. I don't know what the hell I did. I just pressed a bunch of buttons and they just showed up again.
Alrighty.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Just kicking back here.
All right. KHE, Kraft Heinz. It's going to be a no. Now, not because I don't like it. I love Kraft Heinz. Over 100 years old. 5 decades of increased profits. Just not this week. Okay? The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's dropping at the moment. No. All right. Funny Farm. GPUS went up 70% in 2 days. GPUS. Who came up with that one? Funny Farm? It went up that much in 2 days? Yeah, well, why did it go from $2 all the way down to 20 cents? That's a 90% decrease. So it drops 90% and you get excited because it goes up 70% in 2 days. This thing is a 20-cent stock. I can almost guarantee with 100% certainty that this company doesn't have 20 years of increased profits. So it's nothing I would even look at. But I do appreciate your input in asking questions because that's what you're getting move forward in life by asking better questions. Cindy, thank you. Enza, Moneyman, Dylan, thank you. Sento, Dante. Gee, Dave, too much of the same thing gives some ideas. Dave, I told you from the beginning. Well, you're relatively new here. This is boring as hell. This is monotonous. This is tedious. It's boring. It's slow as molasses in February. Okay? If you think slow and boring is not for you, you shouldn't be here. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Terribly sorry. But I can pretty much guarantee you do the exact same thing over and over and over again. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you have your coffee, kiss the wife, go to work. Every single day. You probably sleep in late on Saturdays and Sundays. Every single week. It's monotonous, it's boring, but it's also predictable, it's also consistent, and it's also profitable. Granted, the profit's only 1 or 2% every week, but it takes less than 5 to 10 minutes a day. Now, 5 or 10 minutes a day to make 1% may not sound exciting to you, but when you get to my age, 62, and you got 6 figures, at 6... Hold on. At the point that I'm at in my life, I'm 62, I'm retired. 100 grand. 100 grand, 1% is $1,000. Okay? 10 minutes a day equals less than 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week to make $1,000? I think that's pretty damn good. It is slow. It is boring. It is monotonous. It's also predictable. It's also consistent. And it's less than 10 minutes a day. If it's going too slow for you, you probably should move someplace else. Because I'm sure there's somebody somewhere teaching something fun, exciting, exhilarating. This ain't it. This is boring as hell. La 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 la. Same old thing. All right, Tucker, buy all the Klarna you can. See you at a mill. Klarna. What the hell is Klarna? Klar. Klarna. $17.86. Okay. Top, bottom, where was it? Where is it? Down, up, down, up. Okay, interesting. 1785 to 1850. Okay, all those numbers look good. But is the company consistently profitable? Sit tight. We're going to take a look at this one. Do you ever lose? Yep, I lost twice this year. We're into June, halfway through June, and I got 2 losses. And I didn't lose because I was wrong. I lost because I didn't pay attention. Okay? There were 2 stock companies. I had too much on my plate, and I wasn't paying attention. And there's 2 of them. I just didn't see it and lost money on those 2. Everybody loses once in a while. All right. Klarna. Okay, so now, who came up with this one? Tucker Charles. All right, Tucker Charles, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's take a look at Klarna. Klar. Is that right? Nope, that's not right. AR. All right, so let's take a look at Klarna. All right? Klarna Group, KLAR. Let's see how profitable this company is. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. This no dividends. This is a growth stock. Growth. You understand the difference between growth stock and income stock? Growth stock, they don't share their profits.
Videos on TikTok, Instagram.
Number 1, I've never been live on Instagram, and number 2, the only times I get on TikTok live is when I'm doing Get Ready With Me, Get Unready With Me unboxings, but I never get on there with a purpose of exploiting anyone's crimes.
Talking about her life, engaging with critics.
Oh, no, don't stop her. Let it keep going. I'm listening to her. If you don't want the whole world to hear what you're saying, you should mute your microphone.
Fuck yeah. Let's do that.
All right. So Klarna has no dividends, which means they don't share their profits. But let's take a look at something real quick. Summary. Now, the summary is going to give me a better idea if this company is a good company or not by looking at one number and only one number, and that would be this right.
Yeah, let's do this.
That would be this number right here. Okay? Earnings per share. Negative.
Yeah, earnings per share, EPS.
Negative 52. So why would I be buying a company that has negative earnings? That means they're losing money. So why would I buy it?
Because they might make money tomorrow.
Yes, see, you put your money where you want. I only buy companies that are consistently profitable year after year after year. If a company's losing money, I'm not putting my money in there. Fuck no. It just doesn't make any sense. Negative numbers, no thank you.
I'm putting my money in there.
All right. Is there anything I can help you out specifically? No? All right, I'm going to mute you off if you don't mind. Thank you. All right. I don't know how those guys are able to just get on and just speak up, but it is what it is. All right. So that being said, next, Klarna's going to be a no. Sorry, dude. You may like it and you may think it's going somewhere, but if it has negative earnings, No, thank you. I'm just weird that way. I only want to invest in companies that are consistently profitable. And the other guy was right. Yeah, they could make money next year. But that would only be 1 year. So no, and no. Ooh, excuse me. All right, next. All right, CLX, we looked at that one already. AVGO, we looked at that one already. All right, Mex Luther. Oh, boy, I got something for you, Mex. Are you ready for this? Now, Mex, before I go on to look at SPY, I want to...
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Dude, hold on a second. We're talking about SPY and Microsoft. All right, Microsoft. Yep, sit tight. All right, so we're going to look at 20 years of profits on Microsoft. You ready?
I purchased Microsoft today at $378.
Okay, hold on a second. I want to show you something. All right, so Microsoft, 2006. Okay, the dividend, 9. That's it. 9 cents per share is the dividend. The amount doesn't really matter. What matters is the consistency of profitability. Is it increasing year after year after year? Mex, Luther, hold on. Look at this. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 20, 23, 28, 31, 36, 39, 42, 46, 51, 56, 62, 68, 75, 83, 91. Every single year, the profits were higher. Every year. Okay, I'm going to mute you, dude, if you don't... Okay. Why can't people just listen? Just listen and answer, speak when spoken to. How's that? Okay? I'm trying to explain something and you keep interrupting. So, Microsoft is consistently profitable for over 25 years. Fine, that works for me. So let's take a look at the SPY, because you seem to like it so much. SPY. Okay, here you go. SPY. State Street Spires S&P 500 ETF SPY. Now let's go back 20 years to 2006. Now, you like it so much, Luther. Check this out. 2006, 51, 55, 57, 79. Nice. Great. Keep going up. 55. Okay, hold up. It went from 79 to 55. Now, I didn't go to college, and I get no problem whatsoever saying I didn't go to college. But I do know, if we're at 79 and we go to 55, that's backwards. That's a loss. I don't care what you call it, and I don't care how much you like it. That, my friend, from going 79 to 55 is a loss. Sorry, it is what it is. Numbers don't lie. But that's the first time. Hold up. Let's see if it does it again. Okay. Where were we? Where we were here. 79. Where is it? Okay, right here. 79. 55. Lower. Higher, lower. Higher, lower. Lower, higher, lower. Higher, lower. Higher, lower. Higher, lower. Higher, lower. Higher, lower. Do you see SPY? It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It's not consistently profitable. You put your money in there, fine. You do that. I won't. I wouldn't even put your money in there because, no, it's just not consistently profitable. Rule number 3, make sure wherever you put your money is consistently profitable. No. Sorry. If you are a long-term investor, growth over dividends. Okay, Mr. Johnson, I told you from the very beginning, from the very start, I'm retired. I'm not looking for growth. I'm looking for income. Okay? Income. I'm looking for income. I'm 62 years old. I have no desire. Now, this is how a growth stock works. You buy the stock, and then you wait. and then you wait, and then you wait. Terribly sorry, I got bills to pay, it doesn't work for me. Okay? Weekly options on increasing dividend stock companies that consistently profitable and increase their profits year after year. How do you start with a minimal amount? RJ, if I was starting over again, I'd start with, dividend capturing. And then I'd move over to dividend capturing 2.0. And then I'd go to this one after that. But dividend capturing is easy. Okay, you look, hold on, let's jump on over to this. Get rid of that. Market watch, here we go. Okay, RJ, you ready? This is what's called an EX dividend calendar. Arian, how you doing? An EX dividend calendar basically tells us when is the stock company going to pay out its dividend. Because you have two choices, and only two. Companies that pay out dividends, sharing their profits, or companies that take the profits, put it back into the company for growth. There's nothing wrong with growth. There's nothing wrong with buying growth stocks if that's what you're looking for. I'm looking for cash flow. So the dividend, which is paid either annually, biannually, quarterly, or monthly, and now they have weekly dividends. Crazy. But anyway, this is an EX dividend calendar. And on an EX dividend calendar, we have 4 dates. Each one of these little green dots represents a company that has been consistently profitable for 25 years or more. Let me read some of them. You probably know. Pepsi, Kimberly-Clark. You may not have heard of GPC, but GPC has 70 years, 7 decades of increased profits. McDonald's, Expedia, Stanley Black & Decker, Ben Franklin, Coca-Cola, T. Rowe Price, Cincinnati Financial, Illinois Toolworks, General Dynamics, Cardinal Health. You probably heard of all of those companies, or most of them. So dividend capturing, you got to buy the stock before the EX date. Now remember I said those 4 dates? Okay, date number 1 is called the announcement date. That's when the spokesman for the company comes out and says, "Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk. This is how much money we made. This is when you're going to get yours. This is how you're going to get yours. This is how wonderful we're doing. This is wonderful." It's just the announcement. Bunch of bullshit telling you how much money you're going to have. Wonderful. Yay. Date number 2, the EX dividend date. That is the important date. The EX dividend date is the last day the stock trades before you are entitled to that dividend. Okay, so if you want to collect the dividend for General Dynamics, you got to buy it on the 1st, the 26th, the 19th, the 16th, the 23rd, the 3rd, the 5th, any day before this day. That is the last day the stock trades before the dividend is paid. You want the dividend, you got to buy it before that date. Okay, with dividend capturing, you buy it before that date and you sell it after that date for a profit. You walk away, you capture the dividend. Okay? Date number 3, date of record. Whoever owns a stock on the date of record is entitled to the dividend. That's it. Date number 4, the payment date, that's when you get your money. So if I was to start over again with a very small amount of money, I would do dividend capturing first. Then I'd move on to dividend capturing 2.0, then the other strategies that come along with it. Next, let's keep on keeping on. Put that there, put that there. Next question. Berkshire Hathaway's monthly. KHC, we already looked at that. Intuit, INTU, Intuit. INTU. Now, Intuit, we're going to say no to, but we are going to keep our eye on it. Now, the reason we're saying no to Intuit is it's at the bottom of the year. Now, that is an opportunity for everyone who likes Intuit because you cannot get any lower than the bottom of the year. Okay, you've heard it. Buy low, sell high. You cannot get any lower than the bottom of the year. When is it going to turn around? Don't know. It's part of the game. Do I analyze stocks? That's what we're doing right now. Bleed green, CRNT. Never heard of it. Never a good sign when I never heard of it. CRNT. No. That's it. Did you see how quick that was? It takes me anywhere between 2 to 4 seconds. June, July, September, December. I don't know about you, but those are months of the year. Those are not weeks. Months of the year, there's only 12. So if I'm making 1 to 2% every week, that's 50 to 100%. Why would I do monthly, which is only 12 times a year, which would net me 12 to 24% a year? It just doesn't work. Diggs. All right, DS Stiggs. Oh, D Stiggs. Okay, Dell. Oh, I love Dell. Okay. Let's take a look. Hold on. Here's the top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Sideways, up, down, up. 419. Wait a minute, we're at 428. The 427.50s. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Look at that number. Let's zoom in a little closer. See what the last 30 days looks like. Oh, that's easy to see, isn't it? The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Up, down, up. Here's the new bottom. 1, 2, 3. There's your 3 days to the top side. I would have jumped in right there. Now, I'm not going to bullshit yet because I'm too old and I can't remember lying. Sorry. If I was going to lie to you, I'd have to remember it. So I don't bother lying anymore. It's much easier. So, the bottom is here for the 30-day. It jumped up. Profit taking brought us to here. Now, from this low point, I want 3 days up. There's 1. There's 2. On the 3rd day, if it's higher, I will jump in. There it is right there. That's where I would jump in, right there. Not the bottom. I'm not going to bullshit you. It dropped. There's the bottom. 2 days right there. 3rd day right there. Now she's going up. Let's take a look at this one because I like Dell. I do. All right. Let's get rid of this. Covered call. Current price, 428, 427.50. Again, I'm going to buy it and then sell it for less than I paid for it. Let's go. And still, what? It boggles my mind every time I say that. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to sell it for less than I paid for it and still walk away with a profit. Hey, Yon, thank you for that. That was nice of you. Think about it. Let me say it again slower. I'm going to buy it, sell it for less than what I paid for it, and still walk away with the profit. How many people don't grasp that? Think about it. I'm going to buy it, sell it for less than I paid for it, and still walk away with a profit. All right. So, the current price. I can't see it. Can I move this thing? Oh, yes, I can. There we go. Okay. So, the current price, $4.28. So, if I buy it $4.28, I'm going to sell it at $427.50, walk away with a profit of $1,800. So I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna buy it, sell it for less than I paid for it, and still walk away with a profit for 1 week. All right, let's check it out. You ready? All right, one covered call, Dell, June 26th. That's next Friday. The $427.50 call option is going to net me a profit of $1,850. My cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, is $40,000. Calculator is going to tell me the rate of return here is, take the profit, $1,850, divided by cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, $40,900. Now, for those of you who don't have this amount of money, at some point, you will. Because think about it. The average person puts in anywhere between 30 and 50 years of work before they retire. I retired at 59 because I had enough money to live comfortably the way that I was living. And I still live comfortably. All right, so we're going to take the profit divided by the investment, and what is my rate of return for 1 week? 40,900. 4.5% for 1 week. That beats all those high yield savings accounts. What's the high yield savings account paying now? 4%, 4.5%, 4.25%? If I like Dell, for 1 week, I'm going to buy it, sell it for less than I paid for it, and still walk away with 4.5. Yeah, I'm saving this one. Oh, hell yeah. I like Dell. I'm sure some of you are scratching your head. How the hell do you buy something, sell it for less, and still walk away with a profit? Someone's been lying to you. How's that? Now, I feel bad about that because I look at I watch a lot of stuff. I do. I watch lots of crazy stuff. And I've been noticing how much we've been lied to since I was yay high. All right, here it is right here. All right, quit playing around. Quit playing around. Here we go, right there. Come on. There we go. One covered call of Dell, D-E-L-L, 26 June 26, which is next Friday, and the 4/27.50 call option. Well, the stock is currently at 4. That ain't it. Where did it go? 4.28 right there. It's currently at 4.28, and I'm selling it at 4.27.50, and still walking away with $1,800. I got to put up my 40 grand. Okay, fine, but still 4.5%, selling it for less than I. All right, anyway. 4.5. I think that's the winner. Nope, it's not. We got a 5.1 the other day. 4.5. Look, we got a 5.1 on Tuesday. Next. Okay, Dell. Next on the list. All right, I got to bust out my seat because you got a lot of questions here. And I want to answer everyone as best I can. SoFi. SoFi has no profits. They don't share. Arcat makes drones and defense. Okay. Arcat, you say. Somebody asked about Arcat earlier. Arcat. Interesting. The top, the bottom, where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up, down, up, down. It's coming down at the moment, but if you really like Arcat, give it a little bit. Here's the bottom, here's the top, up, down. So it's a new bottom right there. If you really like it, keep your eye on it. She'll turn around and go back up if you like it. All right. Dell. Dan Bell, do you analyze stocks? That's what we're doing right now. Hunter Cisco, Mom. Is there a stock called Mom? No, there isn't. Sorry. George Wenzel, thank you for that. Thank you, George. Hunter Cisco, M-O-M. It's not pulling up, dude. Sorry. Hunter Cisco, Nokia. Didn't we look at Nokia last night? We did. And Nokia is a no for this week because she's dropping. Sorry. Full put. We already looked at into it. Mr. Lemon 11. Lemon 11. A-G-N-T. Dan Bell. A-G-N-T. What the hell is that? A-G-N-T. No. Who came up with that? Dan Bell. Sorry, dude. I don't do monthlies. Okay? The numbers just don't work. Bleed Green, C-R-N-T. What the hell is that? All right, hold on. Trevor wants like C-R-V-O. What the hell is that? C-R-V-O. Hell no. No options, no thank you. See? No options, no thank you. CRNT. CRNT. No. Monthly. I don't do monthlies. No. We already looked at Nokia. All right, hold on. Larry wants to take a look at Joby. What the hell is Joby? Goby. Okay, interesting. All righty, let me get out of my chair for this one. Ouch. Here we go. Joby, the high, the low. Where was it? Where is this? Up, down, up, down, up. Okay, it's going up. 939. The 950 is going for 37. Okay, those all look good. Yeah, why not? Let's take a look. Joby Aviation. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Wait a minute. I got to remember. Nice. Nice. You see that? This is what I'm looking for. The top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up. Down, up. Easy to see. Right there. 939. The 950s are going for 37. That looks good. What do you think, Larry? Looks good, right? Let's get rid of this. Covered call right there. The 950s right there. One contract of Joby. Here's your numbers. Are you ready? Here we go, Larry. One covered call, Joby. 26 June, that's next Friday. The 950 call option. See, the stock price right now is 950. So I'm going to buy it at 950, sell it at 950, and walk away with a profit. All right, $44 is my profit. $900 is my investment. Let's see what those numbers look like. Tell me something good. Oh, here we go. 44 is the profit. 906 is the investment for a grand total of 4.8 for 1 week. If you like Joby. Joby. If you like it, well, you don't. It's paying 4.8% for 1 week. Okay, we're going to save this one. Of course, 4.8. Why the hell not? Why the hell? Joby Aviation. There we go. Bring it up there. Let that load. Let me clean this mess up. This is number 4, which means we got one more to go. And that will be it for the evening. And there we go. All set. Joby. Joby. One covered call, Joby. 26 June, that's next Friday. The $9.50 call option. $44 is the profit. $900. Now that's more realistic for some of you people. $900. Well, how many can you get? Can you get 5? Can you get 32? Okay, we're all different. Oh, what did I say it was? Shit. Don't get old. 4.8. 4.8. Ooh, look at that. 4.5. 4.8. Next. What do we have next? All right, Sam wants to take a look at now. Now, let's take a look at now. N-O-W. While we're looking at this one. No. Sorry, that was quick, wasn't it? Dropping. No. What do we have over here? Haven't seen you guys for a while. Enza, Dylan, Santo, G. Dave, how much of the same thing? Oh, give some ideas. Okay. Klarna, we already looked at that one. Dave wants to take a look at Macy's. No. Sorry, Dave. Number 1, it's the top of the year and it's dropping. Sorry. Cam. Thank you for that, Cam. Tyler. A out. What the hell is that? A-O-U-T. A out. Hell no. Sorry, I don't do monthlies, dude. No. Carnitas. Alex is here. Right. Now, Enza, is WOW being impressed, or is WOW an actual company you want me to take a look at? Well, I guess it answers that question. Luis wants to take a look at Bull. Now, Luis, we looked at Bull last night. Didn't change much. It went up again. Okay, we're not going to do it over again because we looked at it last night. Durbanite. Why weekly options only? Optimizations I see says it can vary. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay, Durbanite. No disrespect intended. But, you like that? No disrespect, but I'm going to disrespect you anyway. Okay? If I find something that works consistently, why would I change it? Think about it. Now, I'm a Gen Xer. I have a firm belief if something works, leave it alone. Also, some of you may have heard this before, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm kind of curious, but does that make sense? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right? Robert, how you doing? Enza, we have to make sure we don't sell a loss. Absolutely. Okay, Moles, SoFi, we looked at it last night also. Tommy Gold, we looked at RCAT. I get it. Joshua, what's your honest opinion on SpaceX hype? Now, don't get me wrong. The boy is doing some huge things. He's changing the world. When, let's say, 50 to 100 years from now, they ask, who's the first man who built a colony in space? Think about it. He's the dude. Okay? Now, I'm not going to do it because there's no historical performance. They have zero profits, and they don't share their profits. So that's my opinion of it. Now, don't get me wrong. I do buy Tesla and I do buy TSLL. Okay? But it's, I didn't go for the hype for the IPO. Oh, wow. We got like 10 minutes left. Let's see how many of these we can get. We need to come up with one more. Hayes. Okay, Joseph, we looked at now. It was a no. Hayes wants to take a look at Pfizer. Now, we haven't looked at Pfizer in a while. PFE. Ugh. You like that answer? Ugh. What's going on right there? We got the high. We got the low. We're seeing all that movement. What's she doing now? She's dropping. Sorry. SPMO. I'll be Daisy. Okay, you be Daisy and I'll be James. I'll be Daisy. Okay, you got it. ALBY. ALBY. Is that right? Oh, where'd she go? Oh no, she disappeared. All right, we looked at JB, but we looked at that one. All right, ALBY, okay. Sorry, I tried to. MSTE, JS. What the hell is that? MSTE. Sorry, dude. MSTE is not showing up. ETHY. That's not showing up either. Thanks, Sweet Dan. Got to get rid of those people now. We looked at that one. AGNT. AGNT. No, I don't do monthly. Dvorky, who's decides the stock is a weekly month. We already did that one. Saying Lashes, good evening. Thank you there. Thank you. CRVO. What the hell? CRVO. Are you guys just throwing letters together? That's a no also. TL off. Probably never heard of it. Well, then why are we looking at it? TLOFF. No options, no thank you. Sorry, Larry. Larry, it's a simple strategy. Okay? Rule 4 is weekly options only. TLOFF has none of that, so no. SPMO. I think you guys are just throwing letters out and see what works. Okay, Albie Daisy. Okay, no, I don't do monthly. Sorry, Larry, I never heard of it, and it's a no. CRNT. What is that? CRNT. Didn't we see this one already? Yeah, no, I don't do monthlies. SoFi, we did that one last night. I need to park money for 1 year that will make me 10%. Any suggestions for a stock for FTE? Or FTE? FTE. FTE is no such thing. Okay? This is not a set it, forget it type strategy. Sorry, dude, you got to put in 5 or 10 minutes a day. Now, I'm sure you spend 5 or 10 minutes a day, doing your hair, brushing your teeth, that kind of stuff. NoFu, Park Place, doesn't make any sense. It's now working. All right. I fixed it. My fault. All right. EMR. Ooh, Kevin, I love EMR. Emerson has over 5 decades of increased profits, but it's going to be a no. Sorry, dude. I don't buy anything at the high. Sorry. Here's your bottom. Shut up. Nice. But no, not for me. Heidi. How you doing, Heidi? Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Kobe. It said the comments were turned off. Must have been a mod accidentally. Yeah. Okay, yeah. The moderator did say he did that. It slipped. All right, Den. Sorry about that, sweet Den. ADM, Archer Daniel Midland. Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, ADM is a good one. Seriously. ADM, where did it go? Right there we go. ADM, Archer Daniel Midland. 5 decades increased profit. No. It's monthly. I don't do monthlies. Okay, Bleed Green, SoFi. We looked at it last night. All right. Stocked Max, AXTI. Been collecting crazy premiums last few weeks. AXTI. Oh, interesting. Okay, what's going on here? She was at 0, jumped up, now she dropped. I'm going to say no to this thing because anything that was $1 a year ago, no way it has 20 years of profits. Sorry. PLTR, sorry, Stigs. It doesn't have any dividends. Kobe trades, yes. I'm a mod. I made a mistake. All right. We already looked at Pfizer. Palantir, no dividends. Sorry. SoFi we did last night. Afro Sports, how you doing? Blush Supply. So puts on Heinz tomorrow? I don't know, maybe. Casablanca Sweets, Tootsie Roll. Now, Tootsie Roll is a no. Believe it or not, Tootsie Roll is a dividend king, and it has 5 decades of increased profits. If you like Tootsie Roll, but I don't do monthly options. Ooh, Tractor Supply. Ooh, user Tractor Supply TSCO. Tractor Supply. No. Ooh, bummer. Look at this. Okay, here's your bottom. She jumped up. Now she's dropping. ONDS, Sang. We looked at ONDS earlier. I bought it at 13. Well, buddy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's not a profit until you take it. It may look good on paper. You bought something here and it shoots up. Great, wonderful. It's not a profit until you take it. Rosa, love it. Way to go, Rosa. Buddy, white fiber. You got to give me the ticker symbol. RJ, do you ever lose? Yes. I lost twice this year, twice last year, and 4 times the year before. Buddy, will you look at white fiber, please? Buddy, I'm going to tell you for the 4th time, I need the ticker symbol. Never heard of the company before, so you need to give me the ticker symbol so I can look it up. Simple. It's not that difficult. You either know it or you don't. And if you don't know it, well, you probably should. If you're thinking of putting your money into, why is that not charging? Ooh, hold on a second. Okay. We got some questions down here. Questions. I'm new to this. Okay. Big company. Yep, we talked about that. Kissable, how you doing? Difference between, we talked about that one. What about Bitcoin? Are you willing to invest in it now? No. How do you like that for an answer? No. Can you please explain which strike price to choose? I'm not quite sure why you're even asking that question. Okay? How do I choose my strike? That's the question. The question on the board is, how do I choose my strike price? It's actually pretty simple. Okay? The current price of the stock is $29.75. $29.75. Okay? The closest strike price is kind of like smack dab in the middle, between $29.50 and $30. It's right smack dab in the middle. That's where that line is. Smack dab in the middle, between $29.50 and $30. So take a look at the numbers and then decide, do you want a safer trade or do you want a more profitable trade? So for the fun of it, let's take a look at Tractor Supply, and we're going to look at both of these numbers. And then you decide which one you think is better for you, if you like Tractor Supply, of course. So current price, $29.75. We're going to do the $29.50 and we're going to do the $30. So show you what they look like. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Change it to covered call. There we go. All right, now the $29.50, because the stock is at $29.75. The $29.50, let's do this one. Okay, ready? Here we go. $29.50, there it is. One contract, tra-la-la. There we go. Confirm and send. Here's Johnny. Johnny, tell him what he's won. Well, Bill, we got Tractor Supply, 26 June, which is next Friday. The $29.50 call option is paying $65. What's the investment? $2,800. Tell them what the ROI is, Bill. Well, here we go, Johnny. Here we go. All right. Profit, 65, divided by profit, 65, divided by cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, $28.85. $28.85. Grand total of 2.2. All right, so let's do this. Nope, not that one. That one. Okay, you ready? $29.50 is 2.2%. Okay, now let's change it by hitting the edit button. So we're just going to edit this. Get rid of that. That. Okay. Now we're going to edit. And then we're going to change the strike price. We're going to change it to 30. Okay, let's change it to 30. There we go. Hit confirm and send. Let's do it all again. You ready? One covered call, Tractor Supply, 26 June, next Friday. The $30 call option. $90 is the investment. $2,900 is the, $90 is the profit. Cost of the trade is $2,900. Let's look at the rate of return. Calculator, if you please. $90 divided by 29.10. 29.10 gives me the grand total of 3.9. So that's 3.1. Okay. So the 30 call option is 3.1%. Same company, same expiration date, but different strike prices. So here's the twist. Are you ready? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Now, currently, the stock is coming down. It's at $29.75. So if I buy the stock at $29.75, I can sell either the $29.50, pick up 2.2%, or I can sell the $30 and pick up 3.1%. Again, which is the safer trade, which is the profitable trade, or more profitable? Well, safer trade is in the money. So this is in the money. The 30 is out of the money. Okay? So in the money is always a safer trade because it's already there. It doesn't have to move. Okay? The stock can even go down a little bit and you'll still be okay. But the 30, the stock has to go up, or you just keep collecting dividends and premiums. So it's always going to be a choice, and it's always going to be a mathematical equation. What am I buying? What am I selling? Where's my risk? Where's my reward? Okay, the stock is at $29.75, smack dab in the middle between $29.50 and 30. So how do you choose? It's different for everyone. Me personally, I would choose in the money because it's safer. I'm 62. I don't have the luxury of being wrong. I was wrong twice this year. I wasn't wrong. I lost twice this year because I didn't pay attention. I missed it. Last year, I don't know if I missed it, but I was wrong twice last year. So I got 2 losses last year and 2 losses this year. All right, anyway, let's keep on keeping on. Hopefully that answered that question. We still got to find one more. Who's got it? One more. SoFi, we did that last night. No. Jason, how you doing? Thank you. PLTR, we did that one. Sweet Den Buddy, what is the stock symbol for white fiber? I same question 4 times. It's a no. It's a monthly. So why are we looking at it? You need a moderator. I have a moderator. He left. Maybe. SoFi, PLTR, we already said no to those. Why do they just pop up like that? Oh, I have no idea. The rule of 72? Now, Rocco, the rule of 72, basically you take whatever interest rate you're making, you divide it by 72, that tells you how many years it's going to take you to double your money. That's the rule of 72. Ocean, setting is set to automatic request for guests. Is it really? Cool. Change that right. Yeah, I have no idea how to do that, but I'll have to take a look at it. Bleed Green, thank you. What Ocean said? I have no idea. Mark, SoFi. Okay, Bleed Green, dude, we did SoFi last night. Okay? It's not going to change different from last night to tonight. Can you show us how to do the trades? Rocco, that's what we've been doing. I've been walking you through each individual. Rocco, sit tight. We got one more to do before I quit for the night. Because I got to find 5 every night. We got 4. We need one more. One more. Okay? What do we got? Al Hard, thank you. Adventures after 50. Cool. Hey, Yoni, thank you. That was so sweet of you. Mabel, thank you. Colette. Carmen. It's not a dividend. Okay. Oh, Mickey D's. Bleed Green wants to take a look at Mickey D's. Now, Mickey D's, if you didn't know, whether you like it or not is irrelevant. Sorry, MCD. Because you don't have to like it in order for it to be a profitable company. Now, Mickey D's is coming down. All right. So the top, the bottom, look what's here. We missed it. We missed it by a couple of weeks. Well, not really. But look, the bottom was last week. She shot up. Now she's coming back down. How high do you think it's going to go before people start taking profits? Look, it was at 272, jumped up to 288. Now they're starting to take profits. Think about it. If you buy something and it jumps up, you got 2 choices. Take the profits or let it ride. Well, if you let it ride, now it's coming back down. So now you're losing. I don't hold on to anything. If someone's going to give me a profit, I'm going to take it. Sorry. Curious wants to take a look at it. Johnson & Johnson. J&J. J&J. Nope. Okay. Coming down. See that right there? I'll zoom into it so you can see it better. Okay. Top, bottom is up, down, down. Sorry. Dram. What the hell is Dram? No. Sorry, I don't buy anything at the high. Sorry. Racer X. Can you please explain which strike price to choose? Yep, we already did that one. Do you share your weeklies? Yes, we do. Do you share your weekly plays somewhere? Discord, Facebook, Instagram? Yeah, we have a Discord, which is part of the paid service. Now, I promise I'm not going to try to sell anything, but the Discord access is part of the paid service. Okay. Dead Anarchist. I'm second top fan. Yay! Coney. Hell no. What's that? She rose a frigid. Okay. She rose a Frigidator. Okay. TGT. Target. No. Look at Target. Top. Now it's coming back down again. I'll zoom in. I'll show it to you. All right. Top. Bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Down. Up. Down. No. Don't get me wrong. I love Target. I do. Target, TGT, is again a 5-decade increased profits. Oh, Maria wants to take a look at LUV. Now, LUV, for those of you who don't know who it is, you'd never guess it's Southwest Airlines. LUV, really? Okay. No. Doesn't take long to figure it out. Take one quick look. Okay? 30-day high, a 30-day bottom, up, down, up. Now she's coming back down again. Sorry. Enza wants to take a look at Microsoft, MSFT, Misfit. Hell no. Now, Enza, take a look at this. Right there. Let me zoom into it so you can see it a little bit better. Okay? 30-day high, 30-day low. Sideways, up, down. We're looking for a new bottom right there. We're going to find it sooner or later. I'm actually going to write Microsoft down for next week because that baby's going to show up any day now. F-150-46. Okay, Dvorky said 428 multiplied by 100 equals 4280. Why is the investment 4090? Which one was that? Dvorky, which one was that? Hold on a second. I think it might be. Oops. Hold on a second. 4090. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wrong one. Dell. Okay, you want me to explain why Dell is the way Dell is. Okay, well, let's take a look. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Let's pull up Dell. He wants to know if Dell, hold on. D-E-L-L. Okay. Dell. The current price for Dell is $4.29. $42,900. But that doesn't count. That doesn't. Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So here's the minor issue that we have. All right. The current price. Oh, let's get rid of this. Okay, the current price, $4.29. Okay, if I'm going to do a covered call, there is no $4.29. It's $4.27.50 and $4.30. Okay, so if I'm going to buy it here, sell that, let's do one and see what the math looks like. All right, at $4.27.50, one contract, confirm and send. Okay. Cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, $41,100.70. That's the exact price. The information they're giving you is what is the description, which is the trade, which is one covered call Dell, blah, 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 blah. It's the description. Next is the break even. The break even is $4.11. Okay, fine. The maximum profit, $1,650. Okay, fine. Maximum loss is what my investment is. The cost of trade, including commissions and fees, there it is right there. Buying power effect, there it is. The resulting buying power for the stock, blah, 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 blah. All the information is right there. I do my math, either it makes sense or it doesn't. Where they come up with the numbers is beyond me. The market maker is saying, hey, the bid is $4.28, the ask is $4.29. And then you have commissions and fees that you have to throw in there. Then I got to figure out what the profit is. $1,650, that's my investment right there. What am I walking away with? The numbers are what they are. I don't have any control over it. I just plug them into the computer and get on my way. All right, so we already looked at ONDS. We already looked at DRAM. Tesla, how is performing? All right, let's take a look. TSLA. We got to find one more. We need one more for the night to call it a day. TSLA. One more. Okay, no. Sorry. Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down. Sorry, no. No to Tesla. Trin. What the hell is Trin? Trin. No. Monthly. June, July, October, January. Do you remember rule number 1? Never buy anything you don't understand. Okay? Rule number 1 is never buy anything you don't understand. And rule 4 is weekly options only. So if you know anything about this company you're asking me to take a look at, I know. Dr. Corey, what's happening? Not dividend premiums. All right, Kevin, thank you. Thank you there, Doc. Rocky Bill Lore, okay. NDAC. I'm not even going to look at that one. Do you like Joby even though it doesn't have dividends? No. The software James is using, calling Thinkorswim, yep, it's offered through Charles Schwab. It's nothing to do with me. I just use it. Okay, we're looked at Target. Thank you for that. What's wrong with Coney? Really? Where should I start? All right. Who said this? Monique Jones. Oh, Monique. I'm going to apologize now, but I'm going to pick on you for this one. Rule number 1 is never buy anything you do not understand. And if you took a good look at Coney, you wouldn't buy it either. Let's take a look, and I'll show you. You ready? But don't feel too bad about this because there's so many people that buy this piece of crap. I can say that because I've looked at it many times. C-O-N-Y. Okay, so Monique, this is Yahoo Finance. It's a financial website where you find out what the stock is worth, what's the income coming in, what are the dividends doing, when's the next earnings report, all that kind of nice, neat, fun stuff. But you know what I want to look at? I want to look at how consistently profitable the company is. Because either they're making money year after year after year after year, or they are not. And unfortunately, Coney is not making money consistently. Let me show you. You ready? So we're going to go here. All right, we want to take a look at every single dividend the Coney has paid out. Now, if you remember, a dividend is a portion, small portion, of the company's profits that they give back to us, the investors. Okay, so I want to take a look at how consistently profitable is Coney. Are you ready? You're not going to like this. Seriously, you're not. I'm going to change it to this, to that, because I got to write something down and you're not going to like it. You ready? The very first dividend Coney paid out. The very first one. Very first dividend. Right there. $12.09. That's the very first dividend they paid. The highest dividend they ever paid was a couple of weeks later, and it was $27.94. You might be real excited. Yay, wonderful, $27.94 per share. Okay, hold on. June 4th, 2026. The dividend they paid out is, look at that, $2.79. No, not $2.79, 27 cents. So why are you excited about a company whose highest dividend is $27 and its most recent dividend just paid out in June, which was a couple of weeks ago, 27 cents. You do realize that is about a 99% drop from $27.94 down to 27 cents. How can you possibly say that's a good investment? The profits are dropping. Let me read some of them to you. Hold up. All right, you ready? Let's go back as far as we can. Now, number one, this company's only 2.5 years old. The very first dividend they paid out was October 2023, and it was $12.09. Okay, the next dividend, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. Hold on. It gets worse. It really does. Okay? Lower, higher, lower, higher, lower. Do you see the pattern here? This company is not making money. It's losing money. The very last dividend just recently paid out. Look at this. $1.13, 39 cents, 51, 49, 43, 40, 39, 22, 30, 28, 25, 29, 31. It's all over the place. It's not consistently profitable. Hold on. You may not understand what consistency of profitability is. Hold on a second. Let me show you something. Here's a good one. Okay? Now, just for the fun of it, take a look at this. All right? All right, right there. Now, I'm only going to go back 20 years. 2 decades. 20 years. 2 decades. All right? You ready? Watch. 2006. You ready? 2006. The dividend was 33, 36, 39, 40, 41, 45, 49, 53, 57, 61, 67, 72, 76, 79, 81, 89, 95, $1, 103, 106. Did you notice every single dividend, every single year, higher? That means the company's making more money every single year. Now, Coney was at $27. Now it's at 27 cents. Before you bought it, did you even look at the numbers? See, this financial website, Yahoo Finance, it's free. It's free to use. Put the stock symbol in. Take a look at the summary. Let me go over this side. Take a look at the summary. It will tell you what the company does. The news tells you everything about the company. The research, the charts, the community, the statistics, the historical data, the financials, the analysts, the options, all that information is free to access. Why the hell would you buy something that consistently loses money? Rule number 3, never make sure the company's consistently profitable. Rule 1 is never buy anything you don't understand or you don't want to hold on to. Why you would buy something that consistently loses is beyond me. I need to find one more. We're at 11:24. We need one more good company. SATS, what the hell is that? Never a good sign if I have to say that. SATS. SATS. Bummer. Look at this. Bottom, 1 day higher, 2 days higher, lower. Could have been it, but no. NDAQ. What the hell is that? NDAQ. NASDAQ. 83. No. Look at this. Okay? Up, down, up, down, up, down. No. God bless you, brother. Thank you, Nathan. Bet DeBaller. What is monthly? Okay, bet $1. Okay, hold on a second. I got to explain something to you. All right, are you ready? Bet $1. Here we go. 18 June. That's tomorrow. 26 June. That's next week. 2 July. 2 weeks away. 10 July. 3 weeks away. 17 July. 4 weeks away. 24 July. 5 weeks away. 31 July. 6 weeks away. Every single week there's an option. And it's called a weekly option. Hence the name, weekly options. Now, this June, July, August, September, December, January, March, January, those are months of the year. There's 12 of them. This company here only does options once a month. Okay, we already looked at Mickey D, so hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I only do weeklies because they just make sense. SCMY, hell no. Okay, the calendar app is only on the desktop. Exactly. Why would you do hold on. See, with Think or Swim, you got 3 choices. Okay? You can use the desktop, which you download onto your own computer. You can use the online version, doesn't have all the same perks, doesn't have all these nifty little things. Or you can do the mobile version, which is congested and very clunky. You can do whatever you want. Sorry, missed Tuesday's 2 big ones. What stocks? Brian, how you doing today? STX, Seagate. Alan, I think you may have it. STX, Seagate. Oh, hell. Hell, dude, I don't buy anything at the high. No. Another way of saying no, you know what I mean? KRMN. Bailey, what the hell is that? KRMN. It's a no. Dude, weren't you just listening? I don't do monthlies. The numbers just don't work in my favor. So if it doesn't work in my favor, no. No. Uh-oh, Sweet Dan, you missed one, dude. You missed one, dude. Mickey D's, we looked at Hormel. Okay, Bo. DJ Flawless. BROS. Ooh, no. Just missed out on this one, too. Dude, look at this. Okay, bottom. Top. Now she's dropping. Damn. SpaceX. Hell no. It's only been around for 3 days. XRP will do, 10 years. Yeah, fine. Dude, I'm 62. You think I want to hold something for 10 years? Hell no. Aubrey, IONQ. I had some of this. What's going on? IONQ. Bummer. Damn it. Come on. Why can't we find a good one? Look. 30-day bottom, 30-day top. Now she's dropping. No. APLD. APLD. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, APLD. Where is it? Right there. Sang Lashes. APLD. Oh, didn't I have this one a while ago? Yep, same thing. Same thing. Up, down, up, down. Bummer. Missed out on that one. SPCF. What the hell is that? SPCF. It's a no. BNY. What the hell is that? BNY. No. Coles. KSS. That's going to be a no. Okay. She's dropping. No. Kinder Morgan. Alex. Wait a minute. That's not Alex. Yeah, Eric. Sorry. Eric. Ooh, Kinder Morgan. Damn it. Dropping again. Hormel. HRL. Now, I'm going to say no to Hormel only because 0, the premiums really aren't there. Enbridge, hell no. It's a monthly. Michael Nelson, how you doing today? SMCY, hell no. D-Tax, no. TSYX, no. MDT, Medtronics. Ooh, another dividend king. Damn it. What is this, you guys? Eli Lilly, too pricey. Okay? Why the hell would we buy something at $1,100 that is dropping? MSTY, hell no, we already looked at it. DEL, we already looked at it. Electronics, we already did that one. Can we do a put option call when it's at the top? Yeah, you can. It's not what I'm teaching here, though. My friend, is this beginning friendly trade? Yes, it is. How you doing, Joel? Nice to see you. What stock was 5.1? Michael, we'll get to that. Brian, we'll get to that in a little bit. All right. Okay. Google, hell no. MDT is a 49-year-old dividend aristocrat. Medtronics? I thought Medtronics was the dividend king. Okay. Target, we already looked at Target. Poet, we did Poet last night. Kroger, damn. Hope you guys over here have something good. Rich Canyon, how you doing? Josh Moe, GJ Flawless, I like that. SHW, is that Sherwin-Williams? No, I don't do monthlies. Okay, NECEZ, wheel strategy on IREN for a nice 2.3% covered call, 63 week. Okay, IREN, let's take a look. IREN, no, damn it. IREN, okay, top, bottom, where was it, where is it, up, down, it's coming down. Why would I buy something that's dropping? Eric, ooh, wait a minute, what do we have there? Wendy's is a no. Ford we did last night. GRAL, no, it's a monthly. Ford we did last night, it's dropping. Wendy's, hell no, it's a monthly. 3M, dropping. Eric, AT&T, dropping. Billy, RANI, hell no, it's a monthly. Dole, well, I don't think I've ever done Dole. No, it's a monthly, that's probably why. OSS, what the hell is that? Hell no. I think we might have to quit at 11. SHW, we already did that one. White Fiber is a monthly, no. Cisco. Now, there's two Ciscos. Hold on. Carnival Cruise Line and GLW. GLW is Corning, isn't it? All right, let's get comfortable. Cisco. Now, Cisco, you have CSCO and you have SYY. CSCO. Cisco, nope, dropping. SYY, Cisco, it's a monthly. GLW, which is Corning, that's dropping also. Rocco wants to take a look at CLOV. What the hell is that? It's a no. Rocco, how can we make 5,000 a week? Start out with 500,000. Texas Instruments, TXN. No. General Dynamics. No. SCHD, piece of crap. SCHD. Hell no. Poet, we looked at that last night. No. Yum Brands. Ooh, Yum Brands. No. Monthly. ARM. You guys are just guessing now. No. Which site is the EX dividend calendar you were showing? That is Charles Schwab's Think or Swim. RTX. Let's take a look at RTX. That might be the one. It's at a 192. It's at a high. I usually don't buy it at a high, but let's see what it looks like. 193. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's more than enough. All right, this is going to be the last one. Last one of the evening. It's at 193.46. So we're going to look at the 192.50s. There we go. One contract. Tra-la-la. All right, there it is right there. One covered call, RTX, 26 June, the 192.50s, which is next week. 339 is the profit. 18,900 is the investment. 339 divided by 18,911 comes to a grand total of 1.8%. All right, 1.8%. Why not? RTX. RTX Corporation. All right, this is the last one of the evening. Okay, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed some stuff. Let's take a gander at the last one. There it is, RTX. One covered call, RTX. 26 June 26, next Friday. The 192.50 call. Again, I'm going to buy it, sell it for less than I paid for it, and still walk away with a profit. 339, 18,900 for a 1.8% for 1 week. 1.8. Yay! All right. So that's going to be it, you guys. Hope you learned something new. I do this every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 9 p.m. to 11 Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a great day, and we will do this all over again tomorrow night. Yay! The crowd goes wild. Woohoo!
It takes 90 seconds for this NASA-engineered AC cool down your room. It's smaller than a toaster, cools any room in 90 seconds, and uses just a fraction of the energy of a regular AC.
Here we go, mood music. Guys, have a great night, everyone. Guys, have a great night. See you tomorrow. 2:30 tomorrow. 2:30. Bye, y'all.